Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impression on the new Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I've seen a lot of vloggers talk about this palette. So far they said that it's really pigmented, the colors are really nice and everything. So I have high hopes for this, especially because it was $64. Let me just double check. $65. So this retails for $65. I know it's a bit much for a palette, so I have high hopes. Hopefully this delivers $65 worth of eyeshadows. Let me just quickly read and then I'll take it out of the package and everything and show you. So there's a total of 8 matte shades, 6 pearl shades. They're like shimmery shades that go on top of the matte just to make it pop, and there are 3 duochrome shades. There's also 1 glitter shade in this palette. So yeah, I'm just gonna open it up. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna try this out. She did have another palette before this one and I didn't buy it because it was mainly pink shades. I don't really use pink shades a lot. I felt like this palette was more for me because it had more warm shades and it seemed like a good palette for the fall. So this is what the packaging looks like. I love the details here and the name. Oh, she nailed this packaging. Like, this is really pretty. And it's travel friendly, so it's small. You can just pop it in your purse. You can take it with you. When you open it, you have a big mirror here and you get the insert. This is really pretty. I really like this. And then these are the shades right here. So you have your matte shades, your shimmer shades, and that's the glitter topper. This looks like it's gonna be a good fall palette. We're gonna try this out. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna start the tutorial. So I'm gonna go in with the first shade, which is this one right here. This is Desert Sand, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid just to give it a nice base to work with. That applied pretty nice. Now that we have our base down, I'm gonna go in with the color Blazing. It's this nice orange shade here, and I'm going to pop that into the crease. That's really pigmented. It blends out really nice. It's not patchy or anything like that. Alright, there is no fallout still. So far it's so good. The next shade I'm going to pick up is Amber. It's this nice burgundy color here. It's more red than burgundy though, but I'm going to pick this one up and I'm going to apply that in the crease. So I'm going to just apply this into the crease. Ooh, I like that. And I'm going to blend it out as I apply. They blend out really nice. Like, that's perfect. And I'm taking it in all the way to the inner corner and outer corner. I like that. Yes. So far so good. I like how they blend. They're not clashing into each other, which I love that as well. Some eyeshadow palettes, when you blend the colors together, they just all mesh together and you can't even like see which colors you put on the crease or the transition color. But so far so good. This palette is doing very well for $65. So far I'm loving it. So for the next shade, I'm gonna take this saffron right here, and I'm gonna just put this in the outer and the inner corner of the eye. So I'm just gonna tap it. Oh, that's good color payoff. I like it. So it's kind of creating like a halo eye. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to drag it into the crease. I like that. I dig that. I love this. I'm so far loving this palette. Like, the color payoff is good, blending is good, they don't clash into each other. So far so good. Like, I really like this palette. So moving on. So I'm debating on what color I should use. These are the shimmer shades. I don't know if you can see. I just swatched these four right here in this corner here, and they look really pretty. But I don't know which one I should use. I'm gonna go with the color Eden, and I'm gonna apply that all over the lid where we have the blank space, and I'm gonna just tap it onto the lid with the other side of the Equal Tools brush. And as I'm tapping it on, I'm blending out the edges as well. Now I'm gonna use a brush to apply the shimmer shade. Hopefully it applies really well with a brush. If not, then I'm gonna have to use my finger and see how well that applies. So I'm gonna use the color Angelic. Yes, I'm gonna use the color Angelic. It's right here. Oh, that picked up a lot. I don't know if you can see. Picked up really well on the brush. And I'm gonna just pat it on top of that color we just applied. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful shade. However, I don't feel like I'm getting the full pigment on my eye. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my finger and see if it applies a lot better. Yep. Finger works. So for these shimmer shades, use your finger. It doesn't really apply well with the brush. I'm gonna use the brush where we applied the saffron color and just blend out the edges. I love that. And I'm not using any glitter glue or anything like that. I can only imagine how beautiful it would look if you apply like a Fix Plus on top, or if you apply a glitter glue. Like, these colors are beautiful. I'm gonna use the color Desert Sand, and I'm gonna apply it to my brow bone. And that's the eye look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face, and then I'm gonna come back and give you my final. So I am back for the final thoughts on this video. So far, I love this palette. This is the eye look that I came up with, and so far so good. The colors in here blend so nicely. They don't clash into each other, which happens sometimes when I blend my shadows out. And this is like the ultimate fall palette. I think I'm going to be reaching for this a lot this fall. The only thing I will say about this palette that there is some fallout with the shimmer shades. As I got closer to the mirror, I noticed I had some fallout right here under the eye. So if you're gonna use this palette, try to do your eyes first and then your foundation, so you don't mess up your foundation. But so far so good. I really love this palette. The packaging, the colors, everything is on point, so I do think it is worth $65. However, if you have these colors in your collection, you don't necessarily need this palette, but again, it's worth the $65. So if you want to go and check it out, I got mine at Sephora. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. I think most people like the first impression videos just because I do give my honest thoughts. I'll leave all my social media in the description box, so don't forget to check down below. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one.